How's it going, everyone? Unretired here, and today I have a hardcore build for you, a shield breaker. So if you don't know what shield breaker is, it is a demolitionist and oath breaker. So as you can see, I'm not gonna go too much into details. All I want you to still take a look at what this is, where my points are. As you can see, blue means that there are plus skills, which most likely means +1 to all skills. Otherwise, it would have been plus to a specific skill. And for my Oathkeeper, this is primarily what I have gone for. So as you can see, it's primarily more on Eye of Reckoning and Soulfire with combination of Judgment. This is more of how can I say this? It's more of my a farming build. It's pretty tanky the way it is. So as you can see, I put lots of stuff for stats and whatnot. My resistances are pretty top notch. Especially you want to make sure that you kind of overcap stun, because you will be turning around very much right into other mobs. So just to give you a quick idea of the damage, so I use Burning Rift, which is an item that you gain by crafting. So a glyph of Burning Rift. As you can see, I also have a component called Burning Rift as well. Blazing Ruby. I've hardly ever used this, but it's not too bad for the build. I mostly go for components that will add health, resistances, if ores, if possible. This is mostly stuff that I've I farmed and whatnot. Um, there are better rings than this, yes, I do agree. Mythical Veil Warden Ban. I have a Mythical Lapis Lupus. Um, could be better, obviously. It works for what I'm doing. You can totally change that. I have a Blaze Rush. This is a crafted two-handed mace. I have the Mythical Face Guard of Justice. You can see that. Okay. Uh, for chest guard, surprisingly, I have a green. I usually don't go for greens, especially high level, but this one is pretty good. I mean, the resistances themselves, the reduction in attribute requirements is very good. Plus 3 to high impact, plus 3 improved casing if you do use that in your build. The fire and burn damage is pretty good as well, and the piercing damage converted to fire damage. So if I do have any kind of piercing damage, it'll be converted to fire. Really great pants. You can't go wrong with these pants because they're really great pants, no pun intended. Annihilation. I do believe there's another relic, mythical relic, that's better than this. However, in hardcore I don't have it. I most likely have it in softcore, but yeah. I have a mythical Tinker's Ingenuity. Again, for resistances, this is hardcore, so you want to go for resistances, especially if you are going melee. Any kind of melee build, you need to be somewhat tanky and have lots of resistances. You need to be overcapped in mostly everything, if possible. It's not always possible, but if possible. You have to take out the mentality of, oh, I'll die and I'll just come back. No, you die and then character finished. That's it. I have a Mark of Callistor. Um, I could probably go for something more fiery, but considering that I'm more, you know, in-your-face kind of character, I went for this. Mythical Footpads of the Grey Magi. Again, not best in slot, but it serves its purposes, especially the survival instincts are quite good. Mythical Handguards of Justice. So I do have a 3-piece set. Let's just take a quick look at that. So 2-piece adds increases armor by 15% and armor absorption by 15%. As I was saying before, you are a melee character for this build. You need armor. You need armor absorption. Yes, you need to have DPS. As you can see, my damage per second is quite high from items and whatnot. And whatever you put in for your character, if you can get there, great. If you can't, that's fine as well, as long as you are still tanky with your resistances. Okay, 3 set piece, fire damage, physical damage, burn, plus 3 to judgment, which is a skill that we use at the bottom here, judgment. If we go look at our auras here, we have flame touched, Vindictive Flame, Divine Mandate, Presence of Virtue, and this is granted by the component that I have here called Enchanted Flint. Granted skills is called Burning Weapons, so it power your attacks with a blazing flame. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, especially if you're gonna go kind of like pet build. Um, let's say Demo and Occultist. Pet build will be quite good, especially with I forgot what it's called there. I forget what it's pet. That dog-like one. 3,000 hours, and I can't remember the name of the pet. And Mythical Shoulders of Justice. It speaks for itself. 3 pieces. Physical, fire, resistances, and whatnot. I will put the link in the description for points and devotion setup. It's going to be long and hard just to explain to you where everything goes. How about I just put it in, and if you feel like you want to redistribute points, go on ahead. One little thing I forgot to tell you, the Glyph of Burning Rifts is this. So if I point here, it's not a very big jump, but if you're in a WTF situation, it is an amazing escape tool. You'd be like, oh my god, okay, I escaped. Then you're able to go on, pop a potion, and whatnot. So let's see what kind of damage it does. Let's go like that. We can go like this if you want. Boom, boom. And we want to put our Ascension for extra damage. Then we start doing this. We put our mortar. The mortar won't come into place unless they're actually mobs. As you can see, melee-wise, it does amazing damage. Let's go. Let's go massacre some mobs just to show you. I think I killed the beginning of these mobs. So let's do this. Let's blink in first. Like rip through them. Let's go here. And I didn't even put the mortar. I even forgot. But as you can see, I can just go on and on. What I like about this is that instead of using thermite mines, it'll still attack, because the thermite mines, if I have him here, the mobs will just be here, and if I move, then they'll pass through it, but they won't be continuously hit by them. So let's go like this. Look at that! Look at that boy! Look at that bad boy go! If I want to escape from him, I'll go poof like that, and it's still attacking because it's stuck in there. I can actually use those for not that crap. If it's good for bosses, I've totally had no trouble whatsoever. I finished the game with this character on hardcore. If I would get more out of it, sure. I could totally do best in slots and whatnot if I can find the pieces. Again, best in slots, you can follow a build. Grim Dawn if you want. The Grim Dawn, what's it called? The forums. But, I mean, if you're brand new and you want to try hardcore, you can try this out if you'd like. So you can just continue on. As you can see, Judgment pulls everybody in. I so love it, especially if you're like rep farming. Just boom, bring it in. Especially if you're farming, what's it called? Rovers. Which one right here? What is it here? Yeah, rovers. Like it's not maxed, but if you're farming for rovers, you just go for the undead, and you just do Judgment. You get a whole big pack if you'd like, and it works out super amazingly. Let's go get a big pack here. Then we'll call it a day. By the way, if you do enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. We'll just put like this here. Get wrecked. Look at that. Like, am I losing HP? No, my regeneration rate is so high. Obviously against small mobs, it's high. Let's go towards the end part here. I'm not even gonna go. Let's go towards the boss. Where's the boss? He's supposed to be here. It's right there. Yes, there you go. Put that. Like I said, very important to be overcapped. So I can be in in the poison. Does almost nothing. And then boom. Love it. So this is my farmer, guys. Just farm blues and whatnot. Just go around, farm reps, so we can get some gear for other leveling characters. And that's it. Hope you liked the video and hope you enjoyed the build. Like I said, you can totally rearrange the build however you like. By the way, it looks like this because of illusions. As you can see, it has illusions on it, except for the two-handed mace. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you do so, please. And I'll see you guys in the next video.